Ryan Ponce with Compass, and today I'm going over the buy of the week. It is August 7th, 2024, and this week's deal of the week is in Pinnacle. And if you're not familiar with Pinnacle, it's in Marina District, and it's one of the most sought after buildings in downtown San Diego because of the layouts themselves, the finishes, and then on top of that, the views it offers and the location. So I'm going to go over the first thing that I like about the property, which is the value. This property is listed at $1,150,000, and it's about $886 a square foot. And why is it a good value? The average sales price over the last 12 months in Pinnacle is almost $1.8 million. So prices go a lot higher in the building, and this property is a corner unit on the northwest corner, and it's listed at $1,150,000. On top of that, having a price of almost $1.8 million on average, the average sales price per square foot is actually almost $1,050. It's like $1,046, and on this property, it's $886 a square foot. So it's just an incredible value for the building, and this again, it's on the northwest corner, so it has views. It's actually very nice and open, and just a great layout. It's about 1,300 square feet, and it has two large balconies. Well, one's large and then one's like a smaller side balcony, but the one is really large. It's almost the entire width of the condo. So I like it for the value. I think it's just a good option for living in a great building at a reasonable price. The next thing that I like about it is, full disclosure, this is my listing, which usually I don't do deal of the weeks on my own listings. But this particular property was listed for a little while, and the number one complaint that we had about the property was the flooring. People couldn't see past it. It felt a little bit dated. It was the cherry wood laminate flooring, and they were very thin planks, and people didn't like it. It just wasn't well received, and there were some issues with damage over time. They were 20 years old. So the owners listened to the feedback, and they decided to replace the flooring. And not only did they replace the flooring, they actually upgraded it dramatically. So they chose to go with European wide plank oak floors, and they're very nice, very expensive flooring, and they did a really good job on choosing the color scheme and everything. So I just think it's a great upgrade. And on top of that, I was expecting them to want to increase the price when they did that, even if it was just a small increase to pay for those wood floors, and they didn't do that. So initially when we priced the property, we did price it. We did intend on taking into consideration that someone would probably come in and replace the floors, and we took that into consideration when pricing it. And then now the owners have replaced the flooring, and they did not increase the price to make up for that upgrade. So it's just a great layout, and then now with new wood floors, it's just really light and bright, great outdoor space, and a lot of windows to let natural light in. On top of that, we also repainted the property when we listed, so it's a lighter color and very light and bright and open. The last thing that I like is there's particular features about Pinnacle that make it unique. One thing is it has higher ceilings than average. So compared to most luxury high-rises in downtown San Diego, it has about a foot higher ceiling when compared to most properties. And on top of that, they actually feature floor-to-ceiling windows, which make a huge difference. They let in a lot of light and just make it feel very wide open and very airy, and really bring in the view into the condo. So it's just a great layout with these additions, with the higher ceilings and with the floor-to-ceiling windows. It just makes it a great space. So that's my deal of the week this week. If you're watching this, tune in next week as well. I have a different property that I already picked out. And if you have any questions, if you want to tour the property, give me a call, 619-228-6790. Have a good day.